Hey everybody, it's Jen. I wanted to bring you my makeup inventory count for 2014. What I want to do is try and minimize just a little bit of my products, I guess by the end of 2015. So we'll see what I can get through and what I have now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I guess, the list of items, or I guess I'll tell you the list of items, what I have, like the totals that I actually have currently, and what my goals are if I have any for those particular items. So let's just get started. The first item section that I'm going to go over is lip section. And so a lot of lip products I have actually, and I never really used to get a lot of lip items. Most of these I've accumulated in the last, I would say, 6 months, and as mainly Christmas presents. So, and they're all purchased. I never get free product from anybody. If anything, it's a birthday gift or a Christmas gift or something that a friend has given me. But none of this is ever sponsored or given to me by companies or anything. So unless it's like a gift with purchase kind of deal. But that's pretty much everybody gets that. So yeah, all my stuff is purchased with my own money. I know it's a little bit obscene probably for one person, but I like to do makeup on other people too. So there's always that. And I do have products in my kit that I am not including in this inventory. So that is completely separate from what I have in my own makeup collection. And so yeah, let's just get started. So the lips portion of this I'm going to start off with is my lip gloss, and that is a brand new section for me. I have probably accumulated, I would say 98% of these, maybe 90% of these over the last 2 weeks, and that's mainly because of Christmas. So yeah, I have 17 lip glosses in total, and I'm including any size lip glosses. I don't really have small sample sizes. The only small one I have is the To Go sample from MAC. The next item I have is lipsticks, and I have 69 of those. Those, again, lips in general, I've accumulated this year mainly. So I've been saving up a lot of money, and I budget and everything, and usually I buy a lot of eye makeup products, but this year I was focusing more so on lips. And I have a lot of lip stuff that I bought a while ago, like I would say over a year ago, that I really dislike, and that's the kind of stuff I want to work through. So I think I'm going to be okay with lipsticks for now, because most of those are relatively new. I would maybe like to get rid of 1 or 2, but I'm okay with having all 69 that I have right now. My lip crayons, so those are the ones that basically twist up or look like a crayon form. I have 10 of those, and I would actually like to go down to about 7 or so. So that's my goal. The other 2 I don't have, like lip gloss and lipsticks, I don't have a goal of changing that. I'm okay with what I have. Lip crayons, I have 10, and I would like to go down to about 7. Lip liners, I have 33, and I actually love lip liners. I'm probably one of the only people that absolutely adore lip liners like crazy. I just think they make the lips look wonderful. They add a little bit of matte texture and just frame the lips so nicely. And so I have 33, and I am not interested in getting rid of any. Lip balms, I have 4 in total, and I would love to go down to 2. It takes me a long time to use my lip balms, and the 2 that I would like to use up are a little, I'll show you actually. So the ones I want to use up are these little guys that my mom got my husband and I for Christmas. My husband gave me his because he won't use it. And so I would like to use these up. They're basically from the dollar store. And yeah, it was just kind of like a little add-in gift for Christmas time. And I don't love them, but they're not hideous. So yeah, I'm going to try and use those. Now onto face. I don't have a lot of goals for the face because I don't have a ton of face products. But I'll go all over. It's going to be all over the place basically, so just bear with me. These are in no particular order, just kind of what I wrote down or what I saw first. So the first item for face is the blushes, and those are my individual blushes, so in a compact form. In a pan form, I'm counting those as palettes because those are put-in palettes, so I'm not counting that as an individual blush. I'm actually considering those in the palette form. So individual blushes only, I have 22, and I have no goal on changing that right now. I'm very happy with what I have, and in fact I have been really trying to increase my blush collection, if I could say that properly. So yeah, I'm okay with 22. I know that's obscene, but I really like collecting blushes. Blushes and eyeshadows, I really don't feel bad about buying at all, especially the palette forms. I love individual blushes, but I love eyeshadow palettes or pans. So yeah, anyways, for combo palettes, and so this is like highlighter, blush, or bronzer, like all in one, or like a blush and bronzer or a highlight blush and bronzer, anything like that. I have 9 of those, and my goal is to get down to about 7. I have some lower end ones that I just don't love, that feel a little chalky, or for example the Charlotte Ronson one that I have been really trying to work through on my first project pan, and that one is definitely one I would love to see out of my collection. So there's definitely at least 2 for sure that I want to get rid of, and so I would love to go down to about 7. My bronzers for individual, just like my individual panned with like the compact bronzers, I have 4, and I am perfectly great with that. I have a backup of 1, and then I have like, I guess 3 that are individual, so I really only have 3 different bronzers to choose from, and I'm perfectly fine with those. The highlighter individual, I guess compacts, I have 6, and I don't want to really move any of those except for maybe 1, but I didn't write that down as a goal because I don't know if I foresee myself going through one in this year, but I might change that down to a 5. So I have 6, and I'm going to change it now because I actually do really want to get rid of 1. So you see how this just totally helps you go through all the stuff that you have, and you just want to like foresee it gone, or you picture these items in your head. This is really helping me foresee items that I'd like to move out of my collection. So yeah, I have 6 highlighters. I'm going to go down to 5. For setting powders, I have 6 in my collection, and I would also like to move that down to 5. Foundation powders, I have 5 foundation powders, and I would like to just see 3, and that basically will take me through the entire year. Just sort of like really pale winter skin like I have now. I'd like a spring or fall where it's like, you know, just getting a light tan or also losing my tan, and then summer where I have a tan. So I would really like to have 3. Primers, I have 2, and I don't really want to, I mean, I don't have any reason to get rid of them. Maybe I could see one going down, but I would actually like to have 2 in general, just to have 2, like a different variety of primer, especially like I say, for winter skin and for summer skin. My summer skin is so much oilier than my winter skin, which is like combination. So it would be nice to have 2 different primers just to sort of combat those different seasons. My liquid foundation, I have 3. One is for like summer skin, one is for winter skin, and the other one is for contouring, so I'm okay with those. And also the third one I actually put in my kit as well because it's extremely dark, a lot darker than I probably should be contouring with, but I really like to play around with that, so I'm going to leave all of that there. Setting spray, I have 1. I'm totally fine with that. I don't need more than 1. Liquid concealer, I have 4. I am trying to use 1 in my project pan starting on January the 1st. So I could actually foresee myself going down to 3, but I'll just be repurchasing that anyway. The only reason it's in my Project 50 pan is because it is almost up to 6 months, and it's only good for like 6 months-ish. So I'm going to try and use through that one, but I will be repurchasing it. Cream concealers, I have 1. I don't love it. I almost never use it, and I may chuck it, but I will just be buying another one anyways, so I will always pretty much have 1 in my collection. I'll go to eyes now, and that's a really long list. Like I'm sure you guys can see, eyes is a really long list. I'll try and go through this really fast though. Glitter, I have 22 glitters. My goal is to get down to 21 because glitters are a pain to go through. Very, very hard to use up unless you're using them all the time, and I'm not gonna, I love glitter, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna be wearing it every single day. It's a little too much for work and everything. Plus I'm in my early 30s, and that's just a little bit, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm all about the glitter, but every day it's a bit much. Pigments, I have 30 full size, and I would like to go down to 29. And I have 21 sample pigments, which is ridiculous. I didn't think I had that many. And I would really like to go down to about 15 by the end of the year. And this is actually being quite dramatic with my goal because the sample pigments I have are pretty full. And so that's kind of obscene, kind of just a little bit too much off the top of my head. But that's my goal. And if I don't meet it by this year, I could still reach it in another year. My individual eyeshadows, I have 30 and I would like to see me go down to about 28. I would actually like to have very few individual eyeshadows, but I'd be happy to see 2 go because eyeshadows are extremely hard to use up. Palettes. This is the one area of my entire goal setting that I really don't need to see any of these go. I'd like to see new ones come in and ones that I'm not using or really don't like anymore move along, but it doesn't mean I want more or less of anything. It's just I'd like to see a variety and newer stuff as well. So I have 46 palettes and I'd like to go down to 45. So yeah, we'll just move along. Primers. I have 7 primers and those are eye primers and I don't need 7. That's just ridiculous. I did give away one recently that is not included in this at all. So I would have had 8 and I would love to go down to like 3. I don't even need that many to be honest, but sorry, I'm losing my voice here, but I would really like to go down to about 3 primers. Shade sticks or like eyeshadow crayons or whatever you want to call them, glide-on pencils, however many names they have. I have 12 and that is ridiculous. Like unless you're using these all the time, you don't need that many. They last forever. And I would love to go down to 2. So that's probably one of the most drastic changes I would like to see. I don't use cream eyeshadows that much or like eyeshadow crayons or whatever you call those that often either. So I would really like to lessen my collection on that for sure. Let's go to liquid eyeliners. I have 6 of those and I actually just reduced a ton of those in my declutter video, but I still have too many and so I would like to get down to at least 2. That would be my ideal, would be 2 because I don't usually use glitter that either, I guess. I don't usually use liquid liners unless I'm using it over top of a look that has glitter on it. So I'm okay with 2. That would be more than sufficient for as often as I use them. Gel liners, I have 7 and I would like to go down to 5. Pencils, so eyeliner pencils, I have 22 of those and I would like to go down to 12. And I just invested in a bunch of the Urban Decay ones that were on sale at Sephora because I really do like Urban Decay eyeliner pencils and I needed them. I needed the black ones and everything and I would like to get rid of the ones that are like, I guess, gray tones and all that kind of stuff that I'm really not using. So those are the ones that I kind of want to move down in my collection and just kind of keep black and brown and basic stuff like that. The bases and cream eyeshadows, I have 11 and I would like to go down to 5. So that would be really, really nice to move a lot of that product up or use a lot of that product up. I really don't know how I'm trying to talk right now. Mascara, I have about 8 and these are usually deluxe samples. I have a few full size that I've purchased, but majority of them are deluxe samples that I get from Sephora, which I absolutely love. And I don't need to change any of those. I will keep them coming, so you may even see me have more in my next inventory. Lashes, I have 19. I don't need to change that. Brow gel, I have 2. One is Milani and one is my Bella Vince. And the Bella Vince I'm almost done because of my Project 20 pan that I just finished. But I have a little bit left. Once that's gone, I will still have 2 technically, so I have 3 right now. But the 2 that I'm counting are the 2 Milani ones that I have not used at all yet. So those are the ones that I'm counting. I'm not technically counting the one that I'm almost done using up. My lash adhesive, I have 2. I have a clear one or a white one that dries clear and a black one that dries black. And that is perfect. That's exactly what I want, so I'm good with that one. Glitter adhesive, I have 2 and I don't need to change that. I love my Too Faced glitter glue, I think it's called. I always ruin that name, but I think it's Too Faced Too Faced glitter glue, and I also have a Sally's Beauty. You know what? I don't even know the name. It's just a little glitter adhesive anyway. Waterline concealer, and that is just like the NYX. The NYX one. I have one, that's all I need, and all my other ones that I ever get go into my kit because I can use them a bunch of times there. And the brow pomade or brow wiz, I have 3 in total. I have soft brown, dark brown, and then I have I believe it's dark brown in the brow wiz as well, but I'm not 100% sure. And the very last thing that I have for goals is my nail polish, which is really ridiculous. Like, no person needs this much unless you actually do nails for a living, or you just love to do nails every single day. I do not. As you can tell, my nails are disgusting and that needs to come off. So I have a total of 42 nail polishes. That's including top coats and start bases, but still, that's way too much for an individual person, and I rarely wear nail polish. And my goal is to get down to at least 30. So whether I give them away or I use them by the end of the year, I would really like to go through that. So that's everything that I have. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have an inventory video, I'd like to see it too, because I'm curious the items that you want to get rid of or the items that you really don't need to change at all. But I'm enjoying this. I haven't really done this before. I have inventoried my stuff many times, but I haven't really thought about where I want to be with my product. So I'm excited to try this. I really want to say hi to my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. And to anyone viewing this, it's really nice to have you join me, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!